Hello and welcome to Road Trip Guys. When you visit San Francisco, you'll find the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, cable cars, and many other famous landmarks. But what you won't find is a lot of cemeteries.
So then where do San Franciscans get buried?
Colma.
Oh, why are you whispering?
Because Colma is called the City of the Silent. Located a few miles south of San Francisco, you'll find the city of Colma. Colma has about 1,500 residents, living residents that is. Colma also has about 1.5 million residents who are, well, dead.
So, for every one living resident,
There are about 1,000 dead ones. Now, the big question. Why are there so many people buried in Colma? Well, the real question might be, why are there so few people buried in San Francisco? While the Bay Area is huge, the combined city and county of San Francisco, perched on the end of San Francisco Peninsula, is actually very small. At about 47 square miles, it's the nation's second most densely populated large city after New York. It's easy to see why it doesn't really make sense to waste land on citizens that aren't contributing a great deal to society. So in 1900, the city of San Francisco banned all new internments in the city limits. And in 1915, evicted all existing cemeteries. Virtually all the graves in San Francisco were moved to Colma at a cost of $10 per grave and marker. And what happened if nobody paid to have your remains moved?
well, those poor souls were reburied in mass graves.
And the markers were recycled in various San Francisco public works. So what do a ride on BART and moving corpses
Remains of the dearly departed.
and moving remains of the dearly departed have in common? Well, before it was relocated closer to the bay in 1907, the old San Francisco to San Jose rail line ran right through Colma. Between 1920 and 1941, the old line was used to move the remains of approximately 150,000 dearly departed San Franciscans to Colma.
And the connection?
When BART built the extension to San Francisco Airport, they purchased and used this old right-of-way. So if you ride BART to the airport, you're on the same macabre route. You're on your way to Colma, and you're fortunate enough to still be above ground. What is there to do? Well, as the city's website says, it's great to be alive in Colma, and they're right. You could do some shopping or buy a car, but let's face it, you can do that almost anywhere. Colma is an unusual and strangely interesting place. 73% of the city's land is devoted to cemeteries. And the real reason to visit is all the interesting people you can meet. They're all dead, of course.
But hey, no place is perfect.
Among the interesting people you can meet in Colma are William Randolph Hearst, the famous newspaper tycoon and builder of magnificent Hearst Castle. Wyatt Earp, of the gunfight at the OK Corral. You may also have heard of Levi Strauss, or perhaps worn some of his famous garments. The legendary Yankees center fielder, Joe DiMaggio. Bank of America founder, A.P. Giannini. So when you die, you can leave your heart in San Francisco.
But your earthly remains are headed to Colma.
You know, this wouldn't be a bad place to spend eternity.
It is very peaceful. Quiet neighbors.
Thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe.
And feel free to share.
Newton, go find subscribers. Good boy.